Yo peeps, welcome to the Conspiracy Cupboard. Today we're going to be looking into British cryptids. Here we go. Cue the title sequence. Yeah. Okay then. So welcome back to the channel. So I hope you enjoyed the little bit about what I do in the daytime video that I put together for you, and yeah, it's a bit of fun really. So the garden transformation thing is quite good. So today we're going to be looking into cryptids, but specifically British cryptids. So we know all over the world you've got things like Sasquatch, you know, Tasmanian devil. What's the other one? Kuchilab? No. What's the bloody name? Chopper? Chupacabra. Chupacabra. There we go. The Chupacabra. So, obviously, they're all over the world, different kind of cryptids. But we've got our very own special cryptids in the UK. So in no particular order, I'm going to run through a couple of them today. So we're going to start with the Banshee. So the Banshee, or Beanshf, is a female spirit-like creature. In Irish mythology, usually seen as an omen of death. In legend, a Banshee is a fairy woman who begins to wail if someone is about to die. In Scottish Gaelic mythology, she is known as a Bean Sith. Ooh, a Sith. So she's obviously anti-Jedi then. Maybe they carry lightsabers, let's find out. I've lost where I am now. Sorry, 1 second. I got distracted by a Sith. Or a Bean Knee. Knee! No, a knee! A Bean Knee! 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 Please tell me if you get that reference. Write it in the comments. A Bean Knee! And is seen washing the blood-stained clothes or armour of those who are about to die. Alleged sightings of banshees have been reported as recently as 1948. Similar beings are also found in Welsh and Norse folklore, and that of the United States. So, origin and explanations. It is unknown precisely when the stories of the Banshee were first told, but they can be traced back as far as the 8th century. It is believed that they were based on an old Irish tradition where women would sing a lament, whatever a lament is, to signify one's passing. This too referred to as keening. As many keeners accepted alcohol as payment, which the church frowned upon, many have been speculated that these keeners, who were punished by the eyes of God, were forced to become banshees. Other factor is that they contributed to the superstitious legend that the cry of a barn owl at the ancient battles. Owls would screech and take flight as they noticed an army approaching, which was forewarned a defending army. Well, that's because owls aren't stupid, and they see a load of people coming towards them and go, oh shit, people. Ooh, fuck off, let's get out of here. So there have been several reported banshee sightings, but it is said that if a banshee becomes aware of a human's presence watching her, she will disappear into a cloud of mist. When she does, it is accompanied by a fluttering sound like a bird flapping its wings. So if you've ever heard that, it's probably a banshee. Not a little blue tit or sparrow in the hedge flying through it. It was definitely a banshee. The Irish do not believe the banshee causes death, but merely warns of it. Although during the Middle Ages it was said that banshee was also protect the souls of those with a good heart and deed after they were passed on. The Bean Siddish is also said to have a sister, the Lithen Sidhi. Just making these words up so that I can't say them, aren't they? Who would win the love of mortal men and use it to destroy them. Isn't that just a woman? Sorry. Edit that out. Ugh. It's a joke, people. Okay. Well, you know, you just seek more men out and just destroy them. Many see banshees as entertaining folklore, while others genuinely believe in their existence. Had evidence of banshees constantly coincided with death by long-term illness as easily foreseeable causes, there likely wouldn't be as much support. However, there have been reports of drowning and other sudden deaths with perfectly healthy individuals, and the weeks followed that it was thought to be the sound of a banshee's cry. The most famous example was King James of Scotland, who was murdered soon after he was reported having been approached by a strange Irish seer. Well, I'm sure we've all been approached by some strange Irish people at some point in our lives, you know. So next up then, we have one of my favourites, which is the beast of Bodmin Moor. So the beast of Bodmin Moor then, also known as beast of Bodmin, is a phantom wildcat purported to live in Cornwall, the United Kingdom. Bodmin Moor became the centre of these sightings, the occasional reportings of mutilated, slain livestock, and the alleged panther-like cats being seen same around the region, popularly known as the beast of Bodmin Moor. The creature is a panther-like black-furred, and it stalks around Bodmin Moor in Cornwall, England, killing livestock. It's supposedly a phantom because the big cats shouldn't be on English moors. Now, we've got a couple more of these, obviously, that I'll bring up. Other alleged cats or big cats or dogs that we have in the UK that people believe to be phantom or some kind of cryptid beast. A long-held hypothesis suggests the possibility that alien big cats at large in the United Kingdom could have been imported as part of a private collectors in zoos or private collections, and later escaped or have been set free. An escaped big cat would not be reported to the authorities due to the illegality of owning and importing the animals. The Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Food conducted an official investigation in 1995. The study found that there was no verifiable evidence of exotic felines loose in Britain, and that the mauled farm animals could have been attacked by common indigenous species. The report said that the investigation could not prove that big cats were not present. So less than a week after the government report, a boy was walking by the River Fowley when he discovered a large cat skull measuring about 4 inches, 10 centimetres by 7 centimetres long and 8 centimetres wide. The skull was lacking a jaw, but possessed 2 sharp, prominent canines that suggested it might have belonged to a leopard. This story hit national press at about the same time the official denial of the alien big cat evidence of the beast of Bodmin Moor was released. The skull was sent to the Natural History Museum in London for verification. They determined it was a genuine skull from a young male leopard, but also found that the cat had not died in Britain and that the skull had been imported as part of a leopard skin rug. The back of the skull was clearly cut off in a way of common use to mount the head on a rug. Why would you just dump it in the middle of a thing though? Are you going to just walk around with a random rug and you're like, I've got to take this skull off somewhere? I won't just do it at home. I'll walk into the middle of a random field and de-skin my leopard skin skull carpet that I'm going to wear around my face because I'm a twat. So, right, okay. If you've got to wear fur, right, the only time you've got to wear fur, okay, is if you live in the wild, right, like full time, and you happen to kill deer or something like that, or cows, right? Like I wear leather belts, or, you know, I've got leather stuff, that I've, you know, leather jacket and that proper leather, okay? I eat cows. I've not killed my cow, right? But I appreciate someone killed that cow. Someone skinned it. I'll wear that, okay? But if you're just going to go out, right, and just hunt like a big cat, okay, for no other purpose than just to kill it and then to skin it and have it as a rug, right, or wear it, you should be strung up by your testicles, right, and kicked by, like, loads of big women in high heels, like really big women in high heels, like in the head, like just constantly until your head falls off. So anyway, that's just my opinion. There was an egg clause inside the skull that had been laid by a tropical cockroach that could not possibly be found in Britain. There was also cut marks on the skull indicating that the flesh had been scraped off with a knife. And the knife, I'm glad I hadn't used a spoon. I hope the animal had been dead at the time. Otherwise, these guys are even worse than I thought. And you need more women. Big women. And the skull had begun to decompose after being subjected to the British weather. So what do you think about the beast of bombing then? Let me know in the comments. I always loved that story. I remember being at school when that was out, and we were all crapping ourselves because we had to go on a day trip somewhere. I can't remember now. It was somewhere out in the Peak District, I think, somewhere. And we were like, we're going to get eaten by a big cat. Oh, dear me. Oh, next up then, we have quite a funny cryptid, really. The Balby Spook. So the Balby Spook then was more commonly known as Jeff, the talking mongoose. That's right, Jeff, the talking mongoose. This is my kind of British cryptid, you know. Sod your Bigfoot, sod your bloody Mothmen, okay? Who needs people being ripped apart, right? We've got a talking mongoose. Mongooses aren't even from the UK, but yet we still got one. So this was a guy high on mushrooms who believed that his... No, sorry, it wasn't. So Jeff the talking mongoose was an alleged talking animal that lived in the farmhouse of the Irving family. The farmhouse was located in the hamlet of Balby on the Isle of Man. Jeff was a yellow mongoose with the ability of human speech, according to... Sorry. Fucking Jeff. My name Jeff. I've got that stuck in my head because of stupid children playing the my name Jeff. Oh, okay. Jeff was a yellow mongoose with the ability of human speech, according to Vera, daughter of the Irving family. Why have these people all got weird ass names? Okay. I know I've only read her name. I'm assuming that these other people must have weird names because they named the fucking mongoose Jeff, who could apparently talk. Okay. He was the size of a small rat and had a bushy tail. Mongoose. Jeff was born in New Delhi, India in 1852, which he told the family himself. What? When was this then? Okay, right. Oh my God, wait till you see how old he is if you believe Jeff's story. And why wouldn't you believe Jeff's story? He described himself as being an extra clever mongoose, an earthbound spirit, and a ghost in the form of a mongoose. This is why I love this. I'm laughing, but it's so funny, isn't it? But it actually does weirdly tie into some theories that I have about like other dimensions and extra thing and connection and whatever. Anyway, an alleged quote given by Jeff is, or is it Geff? It's either Geff, right, or Jeff, but Jeff is just so much funnier. It's G-E-F, by the way. You can see it there. I am a freak. I have hands and I have feet. And if you saw me, you'd faint. You'd be petrified, mummified, turned to stone, or like a pillar of salt. Fucking hellfire. Jeff's a bit serious, isn't he? In September 1931, the Irving family consisted of James, Margaret, and 13-year-old daughter, Valerie. Fuck, Jesus, just name your daughter something. Claire. Claim they heard scratching and rustling coming from behind the farmhouse wooden panels. They also claim they heard various vocal sounds that resembled a ferret, a dog, or a baby. Right, which one is it then? Eventually, a creature named Jeff introduced himself to the family and told them he was an extra clever mongoose. Is this a film? Is someone being a bit high? I think someone's eating. I mean, if he was born in 1852. This is 1931, so it'd be 40 something then already by then, wouldn't he? No, wait, 1852. It'd be like 70, 80, older. What the it'd be my God, how long the mongoose, if anyone knows how mongooses actually live for real, please tell me. I know I'm taking a bit longer with this story than the other ones, but this is hilarious. Who's ever heard of Jeff the talking fucking mongoose? After the media heard about Jeff, they flocked to the Irving's home. Several visitors claimed to have heard Jeff's voice. Claimed to have heard Jeff's voice. However, Miss Penny, physical evidence was lacking. Footprint stains on the wall, and the hair samples were claimed to be evidence of Jeff's existence. The evidence was later identified as belonging to Irving's sheepdog, Mona. Oh my God. Mona killed Jeff in a fit of rage after he split up with her. The Irving family left the home in 1945 after the death of James Irving. The farm also had a reported reputation of being haunted. In 1946, Leslie Graham, an actor, bought the Irvings. Leslie Graham. Why do I know that name? I think my teacher at school was Leslie Graham's son. I will find that out for you, see if that's an actual fact or just a memory that I've made up. I don't know. But anyway, the farm also reportedly had reputation of being haunted. Leslie Graham, an actor, bought his farmhouse and claimed in the press that he had accidentally shot and killed Jeff. However, the body displayed by Graham was black and white and much larger than the mongoose. Valerie Irving was certain it was not Jeff. I could test to the court this is not Jeff's body. Jeff's there, like, hiding in like a hat and a human suit, like riding someone's head, like, I got away with this. Get out of this fucking crazy family's home. Fucking. Okay, so the story of Jeff is criticised as being a hoax. Really? I can't see why. Perpetuated by the family or ventriloquism used by Valerie Irving. Claire. Fuck, your name's Claire now. Sorry, love. Claire Irving. And the Isle of Man Examiner reporter claimed he had caught Claire making noises after her father tried to convince him that it came from somewhere else. I wouldn't do it. Hello? What was that? Oh my God, did you hear that? That was Jeff. Hello, how are you? That was you. No, it wasn't. That was Jeff. Look, it's quite clearly Jeff. Jeff, say hello. Hello, Mr. Reporter. See, look. I was born in 1859. Oh my God, you were born in 1852. Sorry, get it right. Fucking hell. 1852. Oh my God, you were born in 1852. Wow, that makes you like 100 years old or something. Wow, you are really one really old mongoose. An extra clever mongoose. Oh, wow, you're an extra clever mongoose, are you? Yes, I'm a super extra clever mongoose. Wow, can you believe this? A talking mongoose. Can anybody believe I'm a talking mongoose? Look at me. Oh, look, I'm going to drink some water and prove that he's a... Oh, look at that talking mongoose. He's drinking the water. He's drinking... I mean, yeah. Fucking hellfire. That was coming from somewhere. It's a cat. It's the cat upstairs. However, Valerie Irving maintained that Jeff was not of her creation, and all the way to her death in 2005. In 2009, Eighth Wonder by Lemon Demon features Jeff as the main focus in lyrical themes, using numerous alleged quotes from the mongoose in the song as well. This is fucking genius. This is the best story I've ever found on here. So as well then, in the 2023 movie, Nandor Fodor and the talking mongoose Jeff has a significant role throughout the movie. So there you go. Right, so that's our first little roundup of some cryptids from the UK, and I had to finish with a very UK cryptid. Jeff the talking mongoose. So, clue to the mystery of the talking weasel. Maybe that's where they get the eye patch guy from in Ice Age. I bet it is, isn't it? Oh my God. I bet it is. That is just genius. So if you want to go and check out a bit more about Jeff Talking Mongoose, feel free. So this was part 1 then. Look out for part 2 of British Cryptids. Let's see if we can find anyone as cool as Jeff Talking Mongoose, shall we? So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. So I'll be doing part 2 at some point as well. And in between that as well, we're going to have a roundup of UFOs and UFO sightings and what we've learned or what we've not learned over 2023, and see what we might learn or not learn coming up in 2024. So until then, I shall see you next time. Have a great evening, peeps. Oh, and look out for Jeff the Talking Mongoose. I'll see you later. Mischief signing out.